For some reason, oh, there we go. That's weird. That took forever. We had a really long black screen there.
Huh.
Now it's live. Okay. Cool. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Danny Lightning here with War Machine. And we're here to talk about the game a little bit. Maybe answer a few questions and, yeah. All that good stuff. Hopefully everybody's having an awesome day. Thank you all so much for coming out. Really awesome to see you guys here today. I see Omniverse and Squirrel. We got K-Fed and War Machine. I see Omniverse. I think I said him twice, didn't I? We got Happy in the house. We got Potato, Mr. Potato. The glamorous Potato. All right. Oh yeah, I still love some Nodens. I will tell you that. We got Ghost in the house. Ghost
What up, people? Good to see y'all.
Taser, KD. All right, cool. Good stuff. How's everyone doing today? Nobody's answering me. Talk to me, darn it. I swear I'll be able to hear you. Just tell me, you know. I have super duper supersonic hearing, and
yep. Jose
I hear y'all talking about me there. I hope saying no, he doesn't. Yes, I do. I hear you. See, there's my bad joke for the day.
You got some good hair. You got some telepathical hearing right there, buddy.
There's my bad joke for the day.
Hey, Taser, good to see you guys. Y'all
Jose,
didn't know the
what's
new
up?
update came out this morning. I think it's just me and Danny thinks it's just for the little bugs or whatever, little fixes or whatever, little glitch fixes or something. But
and they got rid of
it was just a little one. Yeah, but I had a problem when I went in there to update. It would not let me update. When it went into the game thing, it was either saying on the left-hand side, uninstall or play. So I uninstalled it and then reinstalled it. I know 3 or 4 different times, and it still didn't pop up because Danny was telling me we'll do it. Sometimes it takes a couple times, and there's some glitch right now. You got to do it a couple times, and it'll pop up and say install or whatever. It never did. So I ended up having to go into the Google Play and inside of the manage my apps and games and hit War Robots and then scroll over and then go down, and then I had to hit War Robots itself, open it up, go in, and then it said install right there. And it was 10-second install. So yeah.
Yeah, so whatever the update for today was is not listed anywhere as to what it was. So either they just added something to the game that, they just needed to add that was already listed in the previous update, or they fixed some bugs, something like that. Nothing too crazy, I would imagine, today.
Yeah, Tazar said I was doing squads and then it said update needed, but there was no update, so I uninstalled and I waited 10 or so minutes, then it said update. Yeah, I was sitting there waiting too after I tried it, and it didn't do it for me. But yeah.
Danny G, what's up? Kenny G, hello. Yeah,
yep,
Parrot.
Yeah.
Kiet, nice to see you guys.
What's up, buddy?
Now, what was I just gonna say, War Machine? What was I just gonna say? I was gonna say something. What was it? You should know.
Oh, you was gonna say that you like them new mods that they just came out with.
No, that wasn't it, but those do seem very interesting. The new nuclear amplifier modules. I'll tell you what, I need to get a couple of those for my account, because 80% more damage just for running a single module on there is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I want one for my Fafnir, actually.
Yeah, I'm using mine now. Door taught me to put the only one that I have in my hangar and for my Hawk. And I was reading on Facebook this morning, and people's running them on their Fenrirs and their Fafnirs and doing really great. So I may put it on my Fenrir. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a good robot, because, I mean, as long as those Fenrirs stay alive, but you'd have to sacrifice a pilot though. You'd have to sacrifice your Bernadette Wolf or your Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Now, if you took the Santa Claus off, I'm not really sure how much that would affect him, but hey, you'd still probably see a pretty big drop. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks for the donation, buddy. We appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the extra support. Now, as far as I know, I didn't have any problems playing free-for-all, but I haven't played free-for-all in a while, so I'm not really sure. I didn't have any problems because I didn't try it. Now, I don't know if iOS got an update or not. Did you iOS guys get it too, or just Android?
Yeah, that's a good question, ain't it, Danny?
Simple as Dead says you have to do 16 million damage to get a full boost.
No, you don't.
Sure, I don't think it's that much. What's 20,000 times 80? I'm not really sure. Somebody needs to calculate that for us.
Yeah, that's what we figured out the other day, Danny. We had the number and all, remember?
I forget what it was. 20,000 times 80, guys. How much damage is that? Let me find my calculator. I think my phone's got a calculator. At least I hope it does. All right, there we go.
Somebody also asked in there, he says, what shell pilot should I run on a shell? What's the best shell pilot do you prefer?
Wait, maybe it is ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 1.6 million. He's correct. You have to do 1.6 million damage.
Yeah. Well, we figured it out. It was like 2 million damage or something like that for so much. That, you know what I mean? So
that's not that bad.
40 million silver to upgrade that mod is. You know.
That's true. What's up, Hunker Down? All right. You want to know the best pilot to run on the Fafnir? My opinion is definitely the Bernadette Wolf.
No, on the shell. They said.
Oh, shell.
Yeah, shell.
Shell is pretty squishy, so personally I think the Linda Cano pilot's kind of the way to go for him.
I'm running level 70 Linda Cano on mine.
There's a brand new shell pilot coming out, and every time you explode, anybody who's inside that area is going to get suppressed. But honestly, I don't think I would want to give up the speed for that little bit of suppression, to tell you the truth. So I'm still gonna go with the Linda Cano myself.
Yeah. Hey, Hunker Down, thank you for the donate, buddy. Says, hello, everyone. Hit that like button. Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. Definitely appreciate it. Bobby Campos said we did get the update, so I guess Android and iOS both got it.
Yeah. Roy Royal said, does anyone know if you get anything else than AU and AG at level 30? Yeah. Didn't I get I thought I got 2 million or something. I got something. I thought I got something once I hit level 30. I'm pretty sure I did.
Alrighty then.
A new player. Might as well help them out. You can.
Actually, I don't really know what they got going on at level 30.
But I can't remember either, but I could have swore now. They could have changed it. It's been so long since we've been level 30, 29 and 30. They need it.
They could have changed things since then. But yeah, I know at level 30, certain things unlock. But some things they've actually changed and made them unlock sooner now. So I'm not really sure at what level everything is completely unlocked. So yeah, I actually don't know, unfortunately. Somebody says, what's the best free-for-all Titan? KD's over there trying to say Minos is the best for free-for-all.
I think KD, the Ox Minos is one of the best for that, if you're going to play it.
Man, you ruined it. I was gonna make it sound like it wasn't, and say but he's kind of right. You ruined it, man. You ruined it. I was gonna give Katie a hard time and then tell him he was right.
What's up, Jock? Good to see you, Julian Bowman.
Yeah, Minos, guys. Minos is a great free-for-all champion, especially with those shotguns on there. Yeah. Arthur can be pretty good too. Ming can be okay, but Minos is kind of it for free-for-all. Most other game modes, though, nowadays, after the nerfs and buffs, I'm definitely going to say I feel Nodens is still kind of number 1 and Sharinga is number 2. You really want to have a Nodens and a Sharinga on your team that drop at the same time.
Yeah.
If you could have 2 Nodens and 1 Sharinga out, both the Nodens will heal the Sharinga so it can just go up there and just rock people and not have to worry too much about dying. So,
well, on FFA, you ain't got to worry about that partner backing. You know what I'm saying? But,
so Arthur's still going to be pretty good in FFA as well. But yeah, definitely the Minos.
Yeah.
Blitz Halo said the update's letting him play again. That's awesome.
Good stuff.
I know some devices were having some problems. Maybe that's what they fixed.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they fixed the messed up devices. Is Hades with Nucleon and Quarker a good build? You know what? It's pretty decent. I played that recently and I really enjoyed it. Personally, there's other builds I would like better. When I play Hades, though, I like to have 2 light weapons with lockdown on there, just to lock the people. That way, when he locks you down, they can't escape from your ability blast. But overall, though, yeah, that's a pretty nice setup, actually.
Yeah. Igniters won't get nerfed. Andrew, if there's enough of them out there on the field at one time, they will. But yeah, as of right now, no, they're not.
Taser says, Danny, should I Mark 3 my igniters on Fafnir or wait? Because I'm worried it's going to be a waste of gold.
See, listen, for me, for my opinion on that, it's a minute thing. It's like, if you got the resources, yes, right? But if you ain't got the resources, I wouldn't grind just do, because, like me and you was looking at, Danny, it's so minute with the numbers going from Mark 2 to Mark 3. But if you got the extra resources and time, do it.
The test I did is I took a Behemoth. I put 4 of those heavy flaming rocket weapons, whatever they're called. I put 4 of those weapons on there at Mark 2, and then I put them right back on there on Mark 3, and the amount of it really only did 5 to 6% more damage. Yeah, and it's like we did it on a Fafnir, right? Mm-hmm. The Mark II ones almost killed the Fafnir with 1 salvo. Mm-hmm. Mark III, it only took a little teeny extra sliver of his health away, and then we tested on some other robot too that didn't have all the damage resistance, and you can tell, but honestly, I don't think I'm really gonna Mark III any of my weapons because it's a lot of gold. And as far as like if you're worried about it getting nerfed, we never know when the nerf monster is going to attack. So unfortunately, any weapon could be nerfed at any time. We just don't know. Now, recently they buffed up all the flamethrowers, but that doesn't mean they can't nerf them again. We just have no idea, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dark Jock, Phoenix, you like the Alquin? That's interesting.
Yeah. Hey, Jock's always been bragging about his Cerberus for a while. He asked us about it here a while back about the build on a Cerberus and stuff and everything. And I've got a Cerberus, but I don't run it because I'm up in Champion League, and you don't see, unless they give that sucker an extra mod spot and a really good pilot, you don't see him up there. Now you're starting to see Hellburners, in Champion League. You're not seeing really Cerberuses.
Yeah, I don't see too many Cerberuses or the Alquins in Champion. Cerberus can be really good, though. You
don't see Alquins up there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Alquin's one of those robots I would never run. Now, Cerberus, if I had enough pilot skills and 3 maxed out fortifiers and whatnot, I might go ahead and throw him in there every once in a while, but he still wouldn't really be something that's in my hangar. But, if you've got those things and you're having fun with them, that's awesome.
Good morning, Ghost Boom Dab. Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, Ghost? Dark Phoenix says he doesn't think Minos is necessarily the best free-for-all Titan, but best one-on-one. Well, I mean, it's kind of personal preference, but Minos is a very good free-for-all. If you play him as a loner bot, you know what I'm saying? You can go out there and do really good with him, He's a bully. Yep, he is. Him or Arthur, I still think. Arthur really suffers now if somebody hits you with flamethrowers or rocket weapons, though.
Yeah.
What's up, Ironhide? How's it going?
Good to see you, Iron. Yeah, he said, hey, guys, appreciate your stream every week. Thank you so much.
All right, so Jock is still in Gold League. That's a nice place to be, bud.
Yeah.
Tracy, what's up?
Good to see you, Flowers. Playboy said, me an expert. Well, you climbing up there, ain't you?
Expert, yeah, you're getting up there.
What's up?
Sector 48. I'm not really sure if that's how it works.
Yeah.
But there's when they I don't know exactly what causes them to nerf what. I mean, if a pilot's released, I don't think they're gonna necessarily nerf it, but I can see why you guys might be thinking that.
Whenever they came out with the Wolf pilot, they didn't nerf the Cryptic Fenrir or the Fenrir. So
well, when the Nucleon pilot came out, all right, the Nucleon Atomizer Quarker pilot came out, those got nerfed really big.
Yeah.
So I can see how you guys might be thinking that. I mean, I don't know. It could happen.
Yeah.
But I just haven't. It's a possibility. I mean, I worry about that a little bit too when I see certain things. Like right now, I'm seeing a lot of Typhons and Shells in the operations, which makes me think both of these might end up getting a nerf
for
sometime
sure. The
soon,
Shell, for sure, because I mean, you ain't running into nothing but Shell squads, out there. So for sure,
it's a problem.
Yep.
The Shell's a problem right now. It's horrible.
We got a new person in the house. Yeah, Spider 302 said, first time here. What's up, guys? He said some good information.
Hey, Spider.
Here. Thank you.
Glad you're enjoying the stream so far.
Yep.
Thanks for stopping out today. Nice to see you. We got Catters. What's up, Catters?
Good to see you, Catter.
I'm pretty sure the Shell is going to be nerfed sometime in the next couple of months at least.
Yeah.
The sooner the better. I'm telling you, the Shell is the sad thing is once the Shell gets nerfed, I have a bad feeling we're gonna see Hawks everywhere again.
Yep.
And that's gonna be just as bad, if not worse. The Hawks are worse than the Shells ever were, though.
Yep. The ability that comes out of the mouth on that thing, the special ability on Ao Ming, it should not, like, a Hawk can go up on me on a half of a flight if he's maxed out and kill me. You know what I mean? It shouldn't do that. It should be 2 or 3 flights a Hawk goes up to kill an Ao Ming. Because, shame on me first time. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it gives me an opportunity to get away from that Hawk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gives me one opportunity that way.
See, Playboy, he says the free-to-play players will also have Shells. They will, but the problem with this is the free-to-player was going to have his 1 Shell, while the maxed out Super Squatter guy is going to have 5 of those darn things. And when one finally dies, he drops in the next, and the next, and the next, and their whole freaking team does that, and they just that's where it becomes a problem. It's not the 1 Shell that's an issue. It's the guys that have multiples all on the same team, and they just smash you up. So
what's up, Lachona? Nice. Good games the other night.
Yeah, what's up, Lachona? How's it going? Good to see you. Brian Busey, what's up? But yeah, I just want to see that Shell nerfed because the paid guys are just running wild with the Shell death squads.
Yep.
I mean, when 5 of those drop and they run into your spawn and they all blow up about the same time and pretty much take every one of your guys down to the last stand instantly, and then the next wave comes, and as you're spawning in, they're blasting you down to your last stand before you even touch the ground. That's an issue. So
yeah, maybe Pixonic is hearing this, right? Because they can hear War Machine say this. Don't nerf I wouldn't nerf the Shell individually. I would do it to where if I get butt blasted, let's say, I drop in my spawn and 5 Shells run in on me, right? I can only take 1 butt blast every 8 to 12 seconds. 8 to 10 seconds. Right?
That's what they need to do, yeah.
That's what they need to do. They don't need to nerf and or buff the Shell itself, any of the numbers, because to me, Shells get knocked off pretty easily if it gets pounded by the right weapons, you know what I mean, and whatnot. You know, so if I don't run my shell correctly, sometimes he does die fast. You know what I mean? So I don't think his HP don't need nerfed. His physical shield don't need nerfed. I think that his speed definitely don't need nerfed. All right. I think the only thing that needs to happen with him is make it to where when he butt blasts, his buddy beside him, I can't take his butt blast a quarter of a second later, and then his buddy beside him, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, if it wasn't for those explosions, I wouldn't have any problem with the shell at all, but when 1 or 2 or 3 or 15 can blow up at the same time. But see, the problem is, even if they nerfed it like that, if they actually timed it so they blew up at the exact same time, you would still have like a super powered explosion.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I would actually like to see them just take away the explosion and leave it as a robot with a shield. But of course, that'll probably never happen. I don't know.
Playboy said, Danny, can you do a video on a scorpion with blaze igniter and a cryo, please? He said.
Blaze igniter and a cryo? Well, honestly, I don't think that would go over too well. One single cryo takes a long time to freeze people, so. Plus,
one by itself really don't do a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the things that stacks.
I've tried scorpion with flamethrowers and I hated it. I did not like it one bit. And I don't really like scorpion with the freeze weapons either. Personally, the only time I like scorpion is with shotguns or with the sonic weapons. I just want to get in, blow as much damage out in the shortest period of time as possible so I can leave. Yeah. Like, igniters take too long to unload all the damage for a scorpion that can only really be in there for a few seconds.
The best weapons for a scorpion, buddy, if you can get them right now, is the sonic weapons or all cryo, because like you can do that fast damage, you get in and out. In a second or two, you've already took them down the last stand or killed them or took them down at least a quarter of their way. You know what I mean? And got out of there.
Yeah.
You want something fast and in a hurry.
Parrot, I actually have a video with the Redeemer Behemoth, and it's awesome. I made a video a couple weeks back called Best Beacon Defenders.
Yeah.
Where I think I had the shotgun Sharinga, I had the Nodens, the Behemoth with the 4 Redeemers. I think there was one more robot I threw on there. It was probably the Fafnir.
Yeah.
But yeah, check that one out. I already made that on that video, and that thing is awesome, guys. That's if you get the new pilot on it, right? The new pilot makes that Behemoth a lot harder to kill. So I've always hated the Behemoth because he was so freaking squishy. It wasn't even worth playing.
Yeah.
But that pilot fixes it. The pilot makes it awesome. So yeah.
Good to see you, Pranjit. Pranjit in the house.
What's up, Pranjit?
A potato said in expert league. See, when you're in expert league, you're going to face champs. That's just how it is. So I'm going to tell you something about expert league. Once you hit expert league, you want to bring your bots at least to a level 9, if not 10, and bring your weapons at least 2 levels higher. That way you're competitive in there. You're not always getting 5th or 6th place on your team. If you play good and smart, especially if you get beacons, grab beacons, you come in 1st to 3rd, so you even on a losing team, 1st and 2nd, I think you still get, participation cups, or you still get the cups, don't you, Danny? On the losing team,
I was a little distracted there.
Okay, like on the losing team, if you're on the losing team, 1st and 2nd,
I know 1st place does.
Right.
I think 2nd place does. 3rd place, I think you get a 0, and I think anything under 3rd you lose, unfortunately.
Yep. It used to be 1st to 3rd, but now it's only 1st and 2nd on losing teams. So, you got if you're an expert league, bring your bots up to 9s, if not 10s, at least, and then fight to get them weapons up 2 levels higher, and that's rule of thumb.
Personally, I think once you hit level 10 robots, start trying to Mark II your weapons at that point if you can. At least get them to 12.
You know what?
Someone said, what's up, buddy? Someone said, hey, make a video about the new shell pilot. So I'm going to actually log on to the Battle Wreck account now and see if they sent that pilot, because...
That'd be nice, wouldn't it, Danny? Yeah.
let me check to see if I even have that. If I do, I'm definitely going to check it out and see how it is. I've been wondering myself. I actually forgot about it for a minute, so let me look right now. Does anybody remember what that thing's called? Does anyone know what the new pilot's called?
I don't. Not right offhand, Danny.
I'll look for a photo. Here, Drew Tompkin, is that it? Bill's ability. Yeah, I got it. I got it, guys. All right, good. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. What's tomorrow? No. Next day.
Day after tomorrow. We got time drops.
Yeah.
And guys, big announcement if you're just tuning in or whatnot. But the next 2 live streams that Danny's doing, he's going to be doing a giveaway. So, you guys might want to attend that, especially some of you lower league guys, because he's giving away them hell weapons. So everybody's got the same chance of winning. Ador's going to be doing the winners.
I'm thinking of doing one Saturday and then doing one next week on
next week. Okay.
On Thursday. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
We'll do it on the B Squad Saturdays, and then I guess Danny will do it on the last Thursday of this month. So
I haven't quite made up my mind, but two live streams before the end of the month. We're gonna give away a couple of those hell weapons on the live stream, guys. So
yep,
that is coming up. I think tomorrow Saturday. I think Saturday we're gonna do one, and then next week we'll probably do one of the live streams as well.
Because our Saturday squads been getting pretty exciting. You know what I mean? Like we've had good turnout.
They're a lot of fun. Now the following Saturday is like only a couple of days till the month ends, so that's why I don't want to do it the following Saturday. That's a little too close to when I have to turn in the prizes. But yeah.
Al said,
so
mine. He said, man, I need one hell. He said, hope I can make it.
All right, so I'm adding abilities and stuff to that pilot on the battle record account. So I'll finish it up later.
Danny. Let me know what level you get it up to. Let me know what level you get it up to.
When they send those, the pilot's already maxed out. You just have to add the skills to it. Yeah. It's the battle record account, so.
Yeah. Oh man.
Everything on there is pretty much maxed anyways. That's the account that Pixonic owns. So unfortunately that's not my personal account.
Yeah. Tazar said, Danny, what are your thoughts on the crates? I saw your video of the opening. Do you think it's good drop rate?
Well, Danny, I know the silver and the gold had some pretty darn nice drop rates. Compared to normal, they were excellent. I mean, every time I opened a batch of 10, it seemed like I got 2, 3, 4, maybe 2, 3, 4 full prizes out of it. So the drop rates seemed great. Now, I haven't opened the 100 crates, okay? I don't know how the drop rates are on the small crates yet, but the big crates had amazing drop rates for me. I was pretty impressed by those, actually.
Yeah. Wizard, good to see you, buddy. Phoenix, good to see you.
Hey, what's up, Wizard? Phoenix,
Mohammed
hello?
in the house. What's up, guys? After the update, I decided to buy one in Expert League. All right, Potato saying, Danny and War Machine, please say about Nodens, talk about Nodens. After the update, I decided to buy one in Expert League.
About Nodens, I just said.
Well, you can't go wrong with a Nodens, right? It's a good team bot. You know what I mean? It really is.
Yeah, I love it, to tell you the truth.
You can't go wrong with it.
Nodens isn't really as good at brawling now, but he's still such a good healer. Great suppressor. He was originally designed to be a support robot and not a brawler. So basically what they did is they improved a lot of his support abilities and took away some of his brawling abilities. So
it
really evens out in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, all that healing counts as damage and honor points and stuff when you play a battle. So even if you just sit back there and heal everybody and just focus on the healing, you're still going to earn a lot of silver from the Nodens, and he's going to be a gigantic help to your team. So Nodens is still amazing in my book.
Yeah, so you can't go wrong. You didn't waste your effort and money.
Yeah.
Samad Tandaroff said, "Hi, Danny War Machine guys. Hope you're enjoying your time. We are, buddy. Thank you so much."
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully you're having a great day as well.
Playboy said, "Danny, please do a video on that Scorpion, please." He's still wanting you to do it. The thing with it is like we were saying, if you do a build with just the one cryo on the Scorpion, it's not enough freeze to really slow down the enemy or do anything. You almost really have to have the two of them.
Right now, I really like. At the moment, they send us a bunch of new stuff on the Battle Wreck account. They want us to showcase the new stuff. So the next several videos that come out are probably going to be a lot of the new stuff.
Showcasing the new stuff.
I'll try to get around to it, maybe, if I can remember the next couple of weeks or something. But yeah, right now there's a lot of newer stuff people want to see. That that's one thing is like Pixonic always says, we send you the new stuff, so make some videos about it.
Boss lady in the house, and she donated. She said, "Hi, Danny War Machine and all. Good to see you." Thank you.
What's
Boss
up,
lady.
and thank you so much. That's awesome. Definitely appreciate that a lot. I got Maichi.
Got a friggin' Fafnir pilot, but still no Fafnir. Well, I ain't got the Fafnir pilot, but no Fafnir. I have no Fafnir, but I just got the other day, I won the paint job for a Fafnir, but no Fafnir. So
Katie says all he wants is the shell.
he does.
All he gets are the paint jobs or something like that.
He's got the worst luck. Hey, listen, you speaker on your phone, buddy. War robots can tell if you talk about it often. They know you want it, so they're gonna hold it from you and make you spin the green, my friend.
You gotta yell into your phone, "I hate the shell, I hate the shell," and next thing you know,
you'll get 16 of them. Good to see you, Jock. Al Diamond, good to see you, buddy. Blitz.
Hey guys,
Dale
thanks
Brown.
for coming out. Yeah, it does seem like the gold coins are going to be really hard to get to open the crates. So far on my personal account, I haven't received any more gold coins except for the initial 200 that they gave me, so...
Yeah.
What's up, Adore? How's it going?
That's not a whole lot. Good to see you, buddy, Adore. I am Graceful. Good to see you. Karama Pardo, the flamethrower pilot. I haven't seen yet a video about it, even with the other streamers. I hope you make one soon, Danny.
Yeah, that's another one video. I haven't checked out the flamethrower pilot yet, but that's another one of those pilots I got to check out here soon.
Yeah,
because I'm interested to see how that works.
Yeah, Al, I'm kind of concerned about that too. I don't, I've just got my flamethrowers up on my shell, MK2'd them and stuff, and they're going, and just for them to, they're giving them out like candy. I hope they don't get nerfed because they're a good weapon.
I saw there were flamethrowers in this latest operations too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Between the Fafnir and the Ravana, how would you rank them? Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, man, that's a hard one. They're very different robots. In some ways, if you're one of those players who is really good with the Ravana, especially if you have like sonic weapons on it, the Ravana still might be a little bit better in a lot of ways.
Yeah, for that bot though, you have to have that pilot that gives you that extra ability. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes a big difference. And then run phase shift on there, so you get an extra ability. And then you could set your pilot skill up where you get an extra ability and faster. Because it kicks in faster. So you can get like 6 or 7 abilities back to back before you can really take any damage with the Ravana. Or the Ravana. So it's just.
He's a lot harder to play, though. He's a lot harder to play, too.
The Fafnir, I think, is a squishy turd in the air when you hit it with Scourge, Calamity, or Sparks. You know what I mean? Like, I could take him down really good with my Fenrir with my Scourges,
If somebody can lock him down or hit him with lockdown weapons, you're screwed when you're a Fafnir.
Yeah.
So the Fafnir, they're both kind of skill bots in a way. I definitely think the Fafnir is a little bit easier to play. I mean, most games my Fafnir does great. Occasionally it gets up there, someone instantly locks it down, they hit it with a shield popper, and then it's down to its last stand before it can land or anything. So
yeah.
I don't know. That's just a really hard question to answer because
you got to answer. You got to think this to yourself if you're that person, right? Asking that question. What weapons do you have? Strong enough weapons? What weapons do you have to put on a Fafnir or the Ravana? You know what I mean? So, like, if you've got 3 sonic weapons to put on the Ravana or Ravana, do it. You know, get him and do it. But you got to also have that pilot that gives you the extra skill to make it worthwhile. Other than that, I wouldn't take him out there if you don't have that pilot.
War Machine, you can blow the Fafnir with Punisher, says Jock.
Yeah.
That might be easier to hit it with because they spread all over the place, actually. Yeah, I mean, Ravana is probably the better one if you're good with it, if you have it set up right, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But Fafnir is more fun, I think. Blitz versus Fafnir, that's another really tough one. I'm still going to say I think the Fafnir is probably a little bit better than the Blitz.
The Blitz is tough, man, if you've got the
Blitz.
right Blitz.
Is pretty amazing as well. See, the real like good part about the Fafnir is when he's in the air, he moves fast. He's very hard for people to hit him.
Yeah.
But I think of the Fafnir as more of a beacon running brawler than anything.
Yeah. Azor said, Danny and War Machine, in your opinion, what's the best bots you can run in Champion League? That's easy. That's an easy question to answer.
Cossack, Destrier, and Gareth. That's my best Champion League robot selection there. But no. All right. Demeter is definitely one of the best robots right now. Fenrir is definitely one of the best robots right now. I think Scorpion is still one of the best.
Shells, definitely.
Yeah, Shells.
Until they get nerfed.
Yes, Shells are really good right now. Fafnir, Orochi.
Ravana's still good, you know.
Yep, he's on the list. Blitz is still on the list.
Make a comeback out there.
Personally, I'm not into it, but yeah, it's kind of like it barely makes the list in my opinion. But
Maybe can you close that door so I ain't gotta listen?
Scorpion's squishy, but man, sometimes it can take out a lot of bots before they get it.
Thank you, sweetie. Sorry about that. I had to have my wife come in here and close the door because the neighbors across the street have a car with a catalytic converter that ain't on the exhaust, and they drive it up and down the road. It takes them 30 minutes to start and get it warmed up for them to drive it. And it sounds like a blowed airplane going up down the road.
Lovely.
They'll start it up at 7 o'clock in the morning and wake me up sometimes, and I get so mad.
You want to kill a Fafnir with your pursuer. My Fafnir will swoop down and knock your pursuer off the bridge, sir. It'll be like a bird of prey, like, ha!
Yeah.
That was my bird sound, right? I can picture that. Imagine if he could actually do that. If he could actually swoop down and like grab somebody with his claws and pick him up and throw him off the bridge. Now that would have been a cool ability. I only have one Fafnir actually. Now if it's on the Batarek account, I think I probably have 4 of them right now because I think they sent me 2 of the regular ones and 2 of the Freedom ones.
I'm not really into the special weapons that much. You know what I mean? The looks of, I don't know.
Oh, now he says not with you piloting it. He's trying to give me a burn, man.
Yeah, he is.
We can't be
Brandon
friends
says
anymore.
he loves his spider bot.
All right.
I forgot where he said.
My Fafnir says, all right.
Mikey says she loves her baby Sharky. Yeah, she just got a new shark Orochi the other day. I was congratulating her on getting it.
Blitz, no, the squad boosters are not gone, but they no longer stack up. Like before, if let's just say everybody in your squad ran a 20% speed booster, everybody would benefit from that. Now only you benefit from that. So they took the stacking to your teammates away. So the boosters are still there, just not the stacking of the boosters. That makes sense.
Yeah, Danny,
hopefully I explained that well.
Put the Orochi on that list of bots and champions.
No, I said that actually.
Oh, did you? Okay.
There's probably a couple more we forgot to mention. I mean, I'd have to look through all the bots, but those are some of the good ones.
War Machine, you have to like cryptic redeemers. I don't have any. I just got the regular redeemers. If I get something cool, and I already got another, weapon already up to like level 10, 12, Mark II, Danny, and I get a special edition one, I'll sell that special edition one that's level 0, 1. You know what I'm saying? Because I've already got 4 or 5 of them at level 10 or 12 or Mark II.
You got to have at least 20 redeemers in your hangar, though.
Yeah.
At least
Boss
20,
lady.
If
Yep,
not 40.
Boss lady, Boss lady
Black
told everybody,
Spectre,
please consider hitting that like button.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely hit that like button. Black Spectre, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're all right, bud. Thank you.
No, Parrot.
Yeah.
War Machine, do you think there should be cryptic Terrans? Like I said, I'm not really, that's not my thing. The special edition weapons. I'm not into all the looks. I'm into the power and what it is, I can care less about the looks.
I would think it would be cool, but yeah, I agree in some ways. I got a bunch of special edition weapons sitting around that I've already got plenty of the regular one upgraded. Part of me says, you know what, you should just sell those special editions because you're never going to use them.
Yep. That's what I do.
Part of me says keep them. Part of me says sell them. I don't know what to do, honestly, but...
And I see Mender's making a comeback too out there in Champion a little bit, Danny. I'm starting to see him here and there. There's a couple guys in our clan that run them. Mikey's got them, Boss Lady runs hers. The Mender.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a couple the last few days. Yeah, I've never been able to play that bot. I've never been good with that bot. Like the other day, somebody asked me, what do you run on the Mender? And I said, you know what? I have no idea. There's 2 bots in this game. A Mender and Invader. I have no idea what to run on those 2 bots because I suck with them no matter what I put on them. I can't play Invader worth a darn and I can't play a Mender worth a darn. So
yeah, Tazar. I don't like, I'm not into the special edition weapons because of the looks, because like Danny just said, I've already got those weapons upgraded, guaranteed, 4 and 5 and 6 of them. But now on the paint jobs, I do believe that the 5% and the ones that give you the 10% is the way to go. I mean, you can't beat that extra 5% durability on a paint job, or 10% even. So I
5%'s not much, but it's something.
Yeah, almost all my bots
is something.
Yep.
Is Behemoth with Redeemers good? Yes, it's amazing. Personally, I think it's one of the best beacon defenders you can get. Drop into the beacon that the enemies are trying to steal, and you'll probably blow them up almost instantly. I mean, you can clear 2 or 3 guys off of a beacon sometimes really fast with 4 Redeemers on that thing. And if you have the new pilot, that is. Without the new pilot, I don't think the Behemoth's good at all, but the new pilot makes him a lot harder to kill when he goes into his ability.
Janara Bowden said, hey, Danny, will you ever do a collab with Danny or Adrian? No offense to War Machine. No, none taken. We've already offered them. Danny's told Danny and Adrian both. And sometimes we do go in and hang out with Zox and Islander and Lee Fighter and some other people. So, but far as Manny and Adrian, they've been invited. Danny's told them on the live stream before. Adrian comes in here often, and we've told him, hey, you're always invited anytime you want to come chill and do this, live stream with me and War. Danny tells him, and so yeah.
So yeah, if he ever wants to do something, he's invited. He's definitely a friend of mine. So Adrian's a really busy dude, though. It's really like if you're dealing with collaborating with people, that can be a very time-consuming thing. And I know Adrian and Manny are both crazy busy, so it's kind of hard for them to arrange good times with people and whatnot. But yeah, maybe someday one of them will stop into the live stream on a B Squad Saturday or something.
Yep. Yeah, and awesome. Bobby just said not to mention different time zones, right? So it's just
Manny's in a very different time zone than us. I think he's
right.
Adrian's
I think
a pretty
like
close
his nights
time
are
zone
day,
to
or
me,
days his night kind of thing, Danny.
Pretty sure, yeah. I mean, Justice comes on here sometimes. We get Zox, we get Lee Fighter.
Yeah. Well,
sometimes there's a few. I think every once in a while I do something with Islander.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Danny collabs with others. He does.
Yeah, some of us do a few things together here and there. Not real often, but like we do have Justice on the Saturday live streams kind of often.
Yeah, we do the race wars over with Zox and Islander and a couple other old boys over there. So, yeah, I mean, the offer's out on the table. I don't think we've ever told Manny. I don't think he's ever came in and talked to us like that. But Adrian has been told, hey, buddy, anytime you ever want to make an appearance and hang out, you're more than welcome.
Let's see.
True. What's up, buddy? Did they nerf Al June again? It seems like the flight is shorter. No, they didn't nerf it again, buddy.
Its flight is way too short. If they nerfed it again, man, it would only be in the air for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
that's the reason I don't like the Al June is it doesn't fly long enough anymore. Like when they took the flight time away from that, it took all the fun out of that robot for me.
Yep,
if they would add some of the flight time back, I think that robot would really make a comeback, and he would still go back to being one of the funnest robots in the game. But right now, it sucks without the flight time. So yeah, that's really what hurt it the most, was getting rid of that flight time.
Yeah, Parrot WR said best beacon runner according to you in workshop.
I really don't think the drones are going to get nerfed. Maybe the paralysis, but I doubt it. I don't see the Persephone. I don't see the Persephone getting nerfed at all. I mean, it actually got nerfed the first day it came out. I actually spent like $60 or something to get the drone because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And it was healing people up, like it was taking people from 0 health to full health in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that needed it.
Really and then did. later that day, it didn't do that type of healing anymore. So they changed something on it right away. So I don't think it's going to get nerfed again. Now, I can't guarantee you that the lockdown won't get changed, but I don't think it's going to on the other drone.
Yeah.
But I really like the Persephone drone a lot. It's definitely become one of my favorites. Yeah, the Paralysis is a really good drone. I like them. But we just don't know. We don't know. I mean, there's no way of telling what they're going to change when. I mean, there could be another complete drone overhaul at some point. I kind of doubt they will because they've already kind of overhauled it, twice now, I think?
Yeah, it won't get another one. Danny Parrot WR said best beacon runner according to you in workshop.
Right? Oh, in the workshop.
In the workshop.
Well, crap, man. You're going to make me...
Well, it depends on what league you're in, because if you're in the lower leagues, man, Kumio is like the way to go. And like,
I don't agree. He's not fast enough anymore. My phone is missing.
You done lost your phone, Danny? Uh-oh.
Oh, here it is. I gotta look in the workshop, all right?
Okay, he's gonna look in the workshop for you, Parrot, and get back with you on that.
What is all this?
WR said full merge needs to happen soon.
Where is the workshop? So you want to find the best beacon runner, huh? Phantom's a cool little beacon runner.
Yeah.
Loki can be a very good little beacon runner. Problem is, the new Fafnir is so fast, it can get to the beacon. Fafnir and Orochi can both get to the beacon before anything else right now, I think.
Yeah.
Strider can be a very good beacon runner.
It's got the 5 dashes, yeah.
Only problem is, he's pretty much going to die after he gets it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Blitz
in there and get it, and then boop.
Blitz is a nice little beacon runner, but he's still a little bit slower than some of the new robots. So, out of everything in there, those are the ones I would look at for beacon runners.
I would say Loki or Blitz out of everything you just said is the 2 best, you know.
Yeah, Blitz, Phantom, and Loki are the 3 I would look at.
And then Sister Maichi, she said, Danny, what weapons do you suggest me run on my baby Sharky? Or Sharkarochi?
Well, there's 3 sets of weapons. Actually, 4 sets of weapons now that really seem to shine.
Yeah.
All right, the brand new hell weapons are pretty awesome on there if you like the hills. All right.
Yeah.
One of my personal favorites is the Dual Redeemers. I love the Dual Redeemers. If you have 2 Redeemers laying around, throw them on there. All right.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't think I would like, but I ended up falling in love with, are the 2 Incinerators on top. And then the other build would be the Sonic weapons, if you don't mind getting up real close. So, but I keep going back to, if you're playing Team Deathmatch a lot, I'm really loving the Incinerators. So I would either go with Incinerators or Redeemers, honestly. Those are my 2 top picks right now for your average player.
Those Incinerators are busting shells. You know, them flame weapons are busting shells.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, you might want to consider that with all these shells out there.
Mark Slight says Thunders. I forgot it. Yeah, Thunders are brutal on there, too.
Yeah, guys, and Thunders don't take nothing to upgrade or max out. I mean,
only problem with Thunders is you got to be 50 meters or closer to do the absolute most damage. Right. That's the only reason I don't 100. I think the other builds are a little bit better, but Thunders are amazing overall.
Cesar said also Orochi Calamity is all right, but not as meta.
Yeah, Calamity's pretty good.
Yeah, they hit good.
Until a freaking Scorpion shows up.
Yeah.
They're great till a Scorpion shows up and you got to turn around and lock onto them.
Yeah, that's the only thing is that 4-second lock on time, or if you got that pilot skill that's 50% of that, which is 20 or 2 seconds lock on time. But still, that in 2 seconds, a Scorpion could kill you.
Blitz has Incinerator Wayland. I've never tried that. I haven't played Wayland in quite some time. He's a cool robot, though. I was actually impressed. A couple months back, I tried Wayland just to see how tough he was, maxed out. Man, he was so hard to kill with a maxed out pilot, maxed out everything. Just, he's a tank.
Guys and girls, if you're just tuning in, smash that like button, please.
Julian Trail, buddy. They actually just did a pretty big update to quite a few of the older robots. A lot of those robots that only had 1 or 2 module slots now hold 3 modules. Like Falcon now has 3 modules. Anything that's in the workshop now holds 3 modules instead of only 1 or 2. So that was actually a huge update they did that made a lot of those old robots a lot better.
Yeah, they needed that. You know what I mean? Because why render them? You know what I'm saying? It kind of, without that, they're not a mid-tier or high-tier bot. You know, they're just not. You know, you give away that advantage. But with that extra mod spot, it gives them a little bit more of a chance out there, you know?
Yeah, with embers or any type of flamethrower weapon, you almost do need the lockdown. Or you need to be fighting against a very slow robot at close range.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the shells, I wouldn't run flamethrowers on anything. But since there's shells out there, it's nice to have flamethrowers to go right through their shell.
Yeah, Dor agrees with me on the Orochi, or on, talking about, like, I've talked to him the other day, and that's about the best weapon you can get right now to put on, like, on any bot, really, because of these shells.
Yeah.
Some flamethrowers, they don't have that much of a problem, breaking up them shells and doing damage to them. And like, I'm building some flamethrowers right now to stick on my my healing bot. You know what I mean? The what's the name of it? That little round sucker, the Sheriff Demeter. And I've got one at a level 12, one at a 9 going to a 10, and the other one's a 9 that's going to be going to a 10. So once I get them all three up to a 12, I'll put them on there. But I hate to take 3 maxed out Terrans off and put low level flamethrowers on there.
Hulk says 2 of those thunders will bust a shell shield in 3 shots.
Yeah, they do.
That's not bad. That's not bad, guys.
Them thunders are serious, man.
They're cheap to upgrade.
Danny, you got a set of maxed out thunders on your battle record account, and them things hit hard, don't they?
Oh yeah, they really do. They're very nice. I keep saying I'm going to upgrade a set for my account, but I just haven't got around to it yet.
Yeah,
I gotta do that. Oh yeah, they're crazy cheap. They're one of the cheapest weapons to upgrade. So
yeah, you can take it from like a level 11 to a 12 for like 15 million silver, or 8 million or something. Something ridiculously low compared to like 72 million on some weapons and bots and stuff. It's like
Your red Dimitri's having bugs.
I'm sorry, Danny.
You better be. Oh.
Somebody was asking about the what's the best pilot for the Cryptic Fafnir, and the Bernadette Wolf is for sure.
Definitely. I don't really have too many Demeter problems, Maichi. Every once in a while I get the infinite shield or something, but it's not that often that I have an issue with a Demeter. Every once in a while, though.
Yeah. All right, Mark Slight said, what's the max damage on a Thunder MK2 or 3?
Was it 22.4? 200? Yeah, 22.4 thousand, I think. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Like 22 or 24, somewhere around there. We were just looking at that 2 days ago, and my memory's not bad enough to completely forget, but bad enough to remember the exact, that I don't remember the exact number.
It was something around that, 22,000, 23,000 per shot, but yeah.
Let me try to look it up on the Battlerec account here real quick, since I think I'm still logged on to there. Yep. Let's find out.
Shoot 5 or 6 times, really 7 times, really fast before they, have that stagger.
So we're going to take a look at a Mark II maxed out Thunder. That's got 20.3, and if you upgrade it to Mark III, it goes up to 21,250.
Yep, that's insane, man.
21,250. So that's what one Thunder will do at point blank. That's pretty decent.
Man. Pretty decent. It don't take that much silver or time to cook them. Go from like 11 to 12, it's like a 3-day cook time versus a 7-day on most weapons.
It seems like a pretty significant amount, actually. Yeah, the Al June, I don't know if it's fixed yet. It does have a lot of freaking bugs that have been going on for months. Like, I really hope they fixed it now, because nobody really enjoys playing a bugged robot all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hear y'all talking about the Fafnirs, right? Like, if you don't have a Bernadette Wolf pilot, but you do have the Nicholas, that Santa Claus pilot. Now, that Santa Claus pilot, if you're using him right, like War Machine does, and some other of my friends do, when one of your teammates is around you guys, and he could take damage, or you at the time you could take damage, with incoming bullets. Switch because you'll have that secondary shield, the Aegis shield. Switch it over to where it puts a Aegis shield around you and your partner, and that way, your Aegis shield's going to take the damage, instead of your physical shield, but your partner ain't going to be taking no damage either because he's in your Ansel shield. I do that a lot. Like, I'll help my players out. If I see somebody over there on their last stand or something, I'll run up on them, switch it over to where my Aegis shield kicks on, and to where I run faster. I got the 2 weapons, and that way I'm taking the bullets to my Aegis shield and my partner's not. Does that make sense, Danny? Like, you use him like that, and he's that's a really good pilot for the Fafnir if you use him like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Ador's leaving. See you, Ador. Good to see you, buddy.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
He said, "Gotta go. Have fun, guys."
We will catch you later.
Tazar said, "Danny, what's your favorite special edition weapon look?"
Well, for some reason, I really like the way I think that the Freedom flamethrowers, the medium ones, those things look super cool. The cryptic Redeemers look amazing.
Mine, I think, is the dragon. Like the dragon dragoons and the them weapons, because it just has that dragon face. Even the cryptic, the heavy cryo weapon that has that dragon face to it is really cool.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet, yeah. But like, the Devastator boom boxes are pretty cool. It looks like you got the boom boxes on your shoulder that shoot, like kind of thing. Them are pretty cool.
Yeah, the Dragoon Hussar and the Dragoon, the Dragon Dragoon and the Dragon Marquise are both super cool looking. The other day I saw somebody coming by with those on a Crimson Hawk, and it looked like they were made specifically just for that robot. It was awesome looking on there. Very impressive looking build.
Brian Bousset said, "How would you personally like to see clans/clan features expand or evolve?" Well, personally for me, I like to be able to, if in game, right? If you're the clan leader, you should be able to, see how often your guys are dropping in TDM or whatever. So they should be something like that, some type of category like that, to where the clan officers and the clan leader can see that. In-game communications is another thing. We use Discord. Some people use other apps. We used to use Zello and Tap to Talk, but you really got to have a social media for communicating. And when you use Discord and Facebook and Messenger, so you gotta, so we have that. But I would like to see in-game for your clan and for other ones, like for people that ain't on comms, I'd like to see like when you play LOL Wild Rift, up top, there's a button that you can push and it will drop down things like, I need help, need backup, need heals, run or evade, you know what I'm saying? Capture this beacon or whatnot. I would like to be able to see at least like key phrases that pop down in a drop box in game in the future. But and of course the clan cups. These clan cups are set up to where if you're not winning these matches, because if you're on a losing team and you're coming 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th place, you ain't getting any clan cups. Actually, you're going negative. But I like to see the clan cups work a little differently. But other than that, what do you think, Danny?
I don't know. I mean, it would be nice to have some more daily tasks that give out some really high-end prizes, especially like anything that would give out bigger chunks of like silver and platinum would be awesome.
Oh, we need platinum. Yes, my God, yes.
So yeah, I would love to see more daily tasks to give out better prizes. But for the most part, besides the kind of stuff that War Machine mentioned there, and maybe some better daily tasks, that's kind of the stuff I would like to see on that.
Yeah. God Hades said, "Hello, Danny. What's up, buddy? Good to see you."
How's it going? How's it going? How's it going?
And
All
guys,
right.
our new maps are supposed, or our maps are supposed to come back out. When on the next update, Danny, they said that long night moon map deal is going to come back out.
Yeah, the moon map should be here on the next update.
Yeah, Yamamatsu map.
Yamato, they said they're having a lot of issues with it still, so they've put that on the back burner, which kind of means who knows when the heck that's going to come back, but we should definitely be seeing the moon again soon.
The night moon and then that Yam. But see, Yam, they're having problems with it, like Danny was saying, so we may see it on this update, we may not.
We may see that 12 years from now or never, for all we know.
We need more maps out there, you know?
Oh,
It
yeah,
seems
for
like
sure.
it's only like the same 4 or 5 maps every day. That's all you get. So,
Yeah.
which that new factory map's pretty cool. You know, they're trying. They're making them look really cool. I like that lava look in that one. It's like that green. It's almost like that electric green color that's in the cryptic
Sewage.
Fenrir's and then the scorpions and that look. You know, that green.
That's the stuff that made the Ninja Turtles, guys.
Yeah, that's the stuff that made the Ninja Turtles and Master Shredder.
Blitz, have a great day.
Mikey said, "Good job, Pixo. We don't need Yam."
I don't want to see that map come back. Honestly, it's just too big. If they made that map smaller, I'd be all about it coming back, but it's just too darn big.
I love that map with my Sparks, Calamity, and Scourges, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, the only thing that's going to cause is a bunch of campers, sniper campers to come back out, like them trebuchet campers used to do. Sit back in a pot and just trebuchet you to death.
What's up, Tony? How's it going, bud?
Good to see you, Tony. How you doing,
Thank
buddy?
you for stopping by today. Tony's got a real cool YouTube channel, guys.
He said he's working, but he stopped by. Thank you, buddy.
Yep, nice to see you for sure. Boss Lady says Scourge. New map, Atlantis. Oh no. That might be kind of cool to have an underwater map, except for our bots will rust. And I don't think our guns would shoot too good in there either, would they?
I don't know. Uncle Down
Hunker
says he
says,
loves Yam.
No Yam, no Yam.
I don't care if they bring it back. I just don't want a bunch of friggin' 900, 1100 meter campers. You see nothing but that on there. You know?
That's the one map that I feel is, if you're a sniping person, right, that's where your Jaegers, your Waylands, your whatever, your Behemoths with 4 crazy long-range weapons really start to shine. But I don't know. I just don't like the big maps. I never understood one thing about this game. Back when it first came out, they had those giant maps like that. And they would have these Leos and Lancelots that would take pretty much from the start of the battle to the end to finally make it all the way across the map because they were so slow.
Mm-hmm.
That I never understood. Why would they make maps that big with such slow robots? That's one thing I could never figure out.
Hey, you remember on that Yam map, whenever at the end, if your team was back spawn raiding the other team, and you dropped in, let's say, a Fenrir or something, by the time you got halfway across that map to get to the back, the match was over.
Yep, that's what it felt like. The God Hades says, Tulumba Spectre is being forgotten. Yep, I never liked Tulumbas. I did like the Spectre back in his day, but I've never liked those Tulumbas.
On my Spectre.
I don't even know if I pronounced those right.
Hear me, Danny, I used to run 4 Vortex on my Spectre. At one point in time, I had 4 of those shock trains on there.
I ran Orkins on that thing. I loved it. That Spectre with the 4 Orkins was the free-for-all master. I mean, my biggest kill streak was a 17 kill streak, and I got it with that Spectre with Orkins back in the day.
Yep.
That would blow people to pieces. It was unstoppable.
See, Spectre, like anything Vortec nowadays, you know, unless it's like the Titan Vortec, but any regular Vortec, like they're not, with all these purple shields, blue shields, and Aegis yellow shields out here, there's nothing you can do, you know what I'm saying? Because like it'll take 4 Vortec to knock down a heavy duty Aegis shield or one of the blue shields for the time to end, you know what I mean? So
Taser, that map is the Yamato that we're talking about, the big giant one that looks like it's on the moon.
it's got a corridor, a walkway down one side that's got a roof on it, and then the other side that don't have no walls or no roof or nothing. It's just a corridor that goes from one side to the other. And the center had that round thing with the 2 ramps you go up on.
Yeah. Abby Jith, how's it going, bud? Nice to see you. And yep, you said something there about the weapons, or the new weapons for the Titans are super cool. I like those. They're fun to play, actually. At first, I wasn't really sold on them, but the more I used them, the more I got to like them.
Yeah, I was watching Justice's video too when he was running his on I think it was his battle account, battle rec, and them things was hitting hard, and he was doing really good with them. Got a guy like his first game out there, and I was like, somebody put 3 of them on a Sharinga, and that was doing crazy damage. Wow.
I don't remember. I think it was like, might have been AD or Manny. One of those other YouTubers put 3 on the Sharinga. And I forget how much damage they said it actually did, but it was a ridiculous amount.
Yeah. Ghost Gaming said, "Yeah, I think I know what map y'all are talking about now." Yeah. You can't. It's that night map. It was that, like I said, a long friggin' map. But
yeah,
like I said, the night moon map is coming back, and that was a shorter one. And
I love the moon map.
Yeah, so I might take my Spectre Vortec out there and play around with it a little bit. I don't know.
But Ghost Gaming said it was Manny who did that.
You getting your YouTubers there mixed up, Danny?
No, I just don't remember who did it.
Mark Slight said annoyed the crap sandwiches with that build on Yan map.
Those darn crap sandwiches are everywhere, I'll tell you.
God Hades says I have 5 Hades and it's really good on that map, on the moon map. Man, you got
5 Hades?
5 Hades?
That's a lot of Hades.
That's a boring hanger, ain't it? Just to have 5 of the same.
Personally, I think Hades is one of the best bots in the game, but I think I would get bored running 5 of the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I say. It would be.
You like Spectre? Not anymore, but I used to.
Yeah, Spectre's a glass cannon, man. Like it you know, and you know what killed the Spectre off really? The day that they came out with Scorpions. Really, like, you know.
What's the original stealth robot on this game? Little teeny guy with 2 light weapons. Stalker, yeah.
Stalker.
I remember getting him out a while back and trying to play him, and he sucked.
Yeah, back in the day, they were really good because like bots like rhinos and those bigger bots, they couldn't turn fast. So you can get out there and run around him in little circles. You make 3 or 4 little circles around him and hit him with those little shotguns, some Gus. Pop, 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 pop. After you make 3 or 4 little rounds around him, he's dead. And you ain't never got shot once.
Mind you, the moon map is beautiful. Like, wait till you see what they've done with the remastered graphics on that. It is beautiful. It's probably the best looking map in the game. At least last time I saw it, it was. Yep. I don't know what they've done since the last time I saw it, but gosh, it was amazing. Parrot says, I love Cossack. Oh, man.
Maji said, I hope they make Moon Map a little brighter. Give me some colors in my life, Pixo.
I think you'll like it. If it's anything like I saw last time, you'll like it. It looked it was definitely the best one of the remastered maps. I don't know why it's taking them so long to get it out. They must be having some sort of issue with it as well.
Yeah, gotta be.
They said it should be here on 7.2 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do miss the Lancelot a lot. Every once in a while I bring my Lancelot out and I have a lot of fun with him, but the problem with him is anybody who hits you from the back or the sides. Now that you can add 3 fortifiers to that Lancelot, he's gonna have a crazy strong shield though. Yeah, the music's definitely nice and chill. Yeah, Mark, I think once a month, maybe once a month, sometimes twice a month, they have the cheap silver upgrade thing. I don't know if they're gonna do it again. I think we had it already, didn't we? Just for like a couple of days, but we might see that again pretty soon.
Yep, Magic said he's late as heck. He said, afternoon, guys. What's up, Magic? Good to see you, buddy. Dragon God in the house. Bobby Campos, what's up? Abby Jith, 17, good to see you.
All right, I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle. I'll be right back, all right?
Okay. Dragon God said, the new mothership orbital strike feature looks like a cucumber, to be honest. Yeah. Well, hey, you know that new billionaire guy that built his own rocket to go up into space? That thing looks like a male anatomy. All right, let's take some questions or comments. Danny, when will the winners of the giveaway announced? Just finished, Bobby. Hope they do soon, though. Dead City still has an edge bug. You can use the Fafnir to do it. The thing with those glitches, those map glitches, if somebody screenshots it and reports it, even though it's like you know, you knew how to fly up there or whatever, get into that glitch thing in there, you can actually lose your account for that. So I wouldn't exploit it. What challenge you on for the operation to get shell? Me, I think I'm on the 3rd challenge right now, I believe. I don't know about Danny. I think yesterday he had his 2nd one. He was waiting on his 3rd one. So he might be on his 3rd one too. Mark Slight said, I hope the orbital strike is a no-goer. Unfortunately, it's not, buddy. It's coming out.
As far as these big giveaways go, all right, when you see a YouTuber is doing the 200 giveaways, those last for the entire month.
Yeah.
And on the last day of the month, we have to turn in the winners list to Pixonic. That usually takes them 1 to 2 weeks, sometimes maybe only a couple of days, but within the next 1 to 2 weeks, they usually show up.
Somebody in there said, Tazar said, I finished my 3rd Sonic. What I am waiting for on 4th IG. I don't know what that means, buddy. Oh, on the 4th task? I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm trying to make sense of it.
If you win a weapon from a giveaway, it always comes at level 1, unfortunately.
Yeah, Robbie Kennedy says get 70 bacons.
Yeah, the last task I saw was getting 70 bacon.
Yeah. Himanshu Dubey says, hey, I'm from India, Danny. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for stopping out. Yeah, Canners
Ron
is right.
says, what's the 3rd task?
Don't give him ideas, Canners.
Gotta get, I think it was 15 beacons or something like. You gotta get so many beacons.
70
beacons. I don't know. beacons.
Okay, right now I'm on one. No, that's not free. Never mind. I'm on the wrong account. Hold on. Let me log back into my account. Right now I'm on the Battlerek account. I don't think I finished the 70 beacon task yet, but I'll look to see if there's one out after that.
Yeah, Tazar said I'm waiting on my I finished my 3rd task. He's waiting on his 4th task now. That's good. That's good, buddy. After we get out of this live stream, we're gonna put together a 6-pack and get in there and run some beacons, and I was gonna knock mine out.
Yeah, I think what they do is every 2 days, every 48 hours, a new task shows up. Is how I think it normally works.
Yeah.
So what sucks is if you finish it in an hour, right after it pops up, then you still gotta wait 2 days for the next one to come.
Yeah, we could barely hear you, Danny.
What?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Ron Panita says, I need Orochi because I have 5 or more paint jobs for it. Hey, listen, that's the same thing with our brother that's in our clan right there, KD. He's got, I don't know how many paint jobs to shells and Orochis and other stuff, and he don't have them.
Yeah, I'm still on the 70 beacon. It looks like I got 26 out of the 70 so far.
Yeah. What's up, Farhan? Good to see you.
How's it going? Yeah, God Hades, I think that's only on domination mode or something. I don't know. Somebody said it was only working on domination where you get twice as many beacons.
Something like that, yeah.
So if you want to get that done, I guess run dominations.
No.
I haven't tested it. That's just what I heard.
Yeah. Ghost Gaming says, I have 3 shell pilots and 2 Demeter pilots, but no bots yet. Well, just keep trying, man. Right? I mean, they're giving away a free shell on this deal, so that'll get you a shell. You know, just y'all don't give up. You eventually get it. I want an Orochi and a Fafnir, but I ain't got it yet, and I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna give up.
That's awesome, Himanshu, and welcome to the stream.
The Norse paint job for Fafnir is super nice. I like it too, and with Scaldies.
Yeah, it's awesome looking.
Yeah, Danny was playing with his the other day. I was in there running with him with my Demeter, and I was like, I gave him a comment. I said, man, that paint job on that thing looked pretty good, Danny. He was like, thank you.
You know, if we gave away older bots, the champion players would still come out and try and win them all anyways.
Depends on what bot, yeah.
You could give away a Cossack and the S-rank clan to be out there trying to win them.
Bogus you'd get a ton of people.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Ron Panita says, I just need one more box opening to get Norse paint job. Yeah, I won the Norse paint job for the Fafnir, but I don't have a Fafnir yet. But
I finally got that yesterday.
Yeah, and Danny's got the paint job. Like I said, I was playing with him yesterday, and I gave him a compliment in one of the matches we was in. I was like, Danny,
how can your... Somebody's asking how an account can get it suspended. Well, if you're cheating, hacking, constantly using glitches intentionally,
dropping rings intentionally,
leaving matches, like
lose on purpose, whether you're getting beacons or not, that's actually, interfering with gameplay of others,
letting other people play your accounts.
Letting other people play your account. Yep.
There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can actually go in and look at the War Robot's terms of service, I mean, every time there's a new update, there's a little thing that you have to click agree to. And basically all that stuff you're supposed to be reading is in there that tells you a lot of that stuff too. So there's probably more stuff that I can't remember offhand, but there's a lot of stuff.
The one said, y'all don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, we got 51 in chat, and let me see how many likes we got. It's a total of 70 likes, so not too bad.
So if you get reported over and over and over again, then they're going to go in and they're going to look at your account and see if you're actually doing what people are reporting you for. Let's just say you left like 30 games and 30 different times you got reported. Well, they would look into that and they say, okay, this guy's actually leaving games. Bam. And more than likely, they would either ban your account or they might suspend it for a couple weeks. I don't know exactly how that works, but
listen,
if you're not actually doing...
Go ahead, Danny.
If you're not doing anything wrong, you probably won't get banned because there's a lot of players falsely reporting people too.
Yeah.
And Pixonic knows there's a lot of fake reports, so that they investigate it to make sure it's true.
Yeah, and listen, even if you have bad internet, if you're one of them guys that say, well, I keep reconnecting or I'll lose internet connection and it'll disconnect me from the match. I always drop matches due to internet. If you read, they got a clause in there that says that they're not reliable for your internet and or your device. So, but if you're doing it, especially intentionally, I mean, if you tell them that, hey, it's my device, it's a piece of crap, or my internet, I'm sorry, or whatever, whatever, I can just keep lagging out, or it'll drop me from matches, whatever. They may take it in consideration. I'm not speaking for Pixonic, but I'm telling you from other experiences I know about and stuff that, they're really strict on stuff. If they catch you blatantly cheating, doing something. Oh, gold loading. That's another thing that they can, if you're, dealing with somebody that's in another country that's buying stuff on your account. You know what I mean? You give them money and then they buy the stuff on your account on that country, then you sign back in. That is a no-no. You can get banned for that.
Later, Maichi, have a great one.
See you, Sister Maichi.
I just saw a question I wanted to answer and now I've lost it. Well, if you're in Bronze League with Mark IIs, yeah, there's a problem there.
Yep.
Account's definitely going to get banned.
Yep.
Anybody who drops down like that just to blow up the lower end players, that ruins the game for people and makes people quit. So those players should be banned, actually.
Yeah, and a lot of these players that get on here, they've got kids, wives, jobs, and etc. By the time with responsibilities in life and everything, by the time
they get home from work and they are able to get on and play, like, Tracy or whatever, they're only in there for a certain amount of time and then that's it. They got to get off, get ready to go to bed to start the next day for their responsible life, right? So, people in there like that's in there like that, and they've only got an X amount of time they can play, a window. And then you got these guys on their team that's dropping in them blueberries on your team, right? And they either don't get beacons or they're forcefully, killing their bots off, you know what I mean? So they can tank down in rank and all. That's, and you lose matches for that. That's uncalled for.
Somebody said, I wish when there was a giveaway, they told you who it came from. Well, generally, when the giveaway ends, the YouTuber usually releases a video or something telling you who won. So you could always go back and look that up.
Yep. AB Gaming says, I got Fafnir in hell. Good stuff. Fafnir's a good bot.
What's up, AB? Yeah, very cool stuff, actually.
Cesar says, I'm still a teen, not many real responsibilities yet. Yeah, but
those are the good days.
Yeah, the ones that, like they ain't got responsibilities. They're the ones in there tanking and stuff, right? Like, I'm just saying, for instance,
And the ones like Big Daddy, you know, which is Tracy Flowers, and a couple other people we know, Boss Lady, and all them, you know, with their kids and their time and, you know, and everything. My situation, I don't, you know, it ain't like that for me. But some people only have 30 minutes or an hour a day they can get on and play. And so don't ruin the experience, the little bit of time they have to get on and play, for, you know, for y'all going in and dropping in and tanking, because you're going to cause them to lose. And it's not fun to get out there and lose 3, 5, 4, 6 games in a row because of people like that.
Yeah. Well, that guy in gold with the Mark III stuff will probably get banned unless they find out. The only time those players don't get banned if War Robots find out he didn't tank down, he just spent a bunch of money and upgraded it really quickly. At that point, they'll say, okay, we can't ban that guy. But there is a chance they could possibly move that guy into a different league. Because he shouldn't, even with that stuff, you are way too powerful for the league that you're in.
Ron Pineda said, hello, Boss Lady. Yeah. See, Boss Lady can verify on what War Machine was talking about. You only got a limited amount of time in a day to jump on and play when you're able to get on and play.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it makes the experience bad if you jump in there and 1 or 2 randoms on your team are tanking or intentionally causing y'all to lose, you know, just so they drop rank. You know, that's not fun. That's, you know, so she could tell you that, you know, and so yeah. So if Pixonic does ban people that does that on a regular basis and stuff, I'm behind Pixonic 120%. Farhan said he's a good boy and Boss Lady said lies.
Yeah, I can't wait for the moon map to come back out.
Yeah. Yep. Moon map is a cool map. It's a short map. It's like, I think I'll do really good in there with most of my bots because I got brawling bots. You know what I'm saying? I think
like
I'll do
small maps.
But
my favorite maps are small.
I'm looking.
I want to see
Yeah, but when's that new map coming out, Danny?
I don't know, but I want to see a kill house map where there's like 2 beacons and they're right next to each other, and you're forced to drop. Awesome. You're forced to drop like maybe 200 meters away from each other, and just fight it out.
Kill house on Call of Duty, right? Call of Duty Mobile, even. And you're in a warehouse and stuff. Yeah, that's one of my favorite little maps over there. It's so short. I can just get.
I want to see something like that on here.
Yeah,
I've actually kind of said, "Hey, can you guys make a map like this?" I've mentioned it a few times, but I don't think they're interested in that.
Well,
Ghost Gaming on the next big update, which should be 7.3, should have the moon map. Unless something goes wrong.
7.2.3 or something like that, ain't it? The next update, I think it's called.
Yeah. Someone says, oh god, the moon map with the new Titan weapons. Oh, that's going to be crazy, actually. I never thought about that. Ooh.
Well, that's not just that, right? Well, that's why they're bringing them out, so people can use them on there. That vortex weapons on that map, like that's like back when I used to have my Spectre Vortex, I'd shoot it over that hump into the enemy side right there, the vortex, and just destroy people.
Oh, I think it would be cool to get a new game mode as long as it was a good game mode. Now, we've had something for a while called King of the Hill, and they brought it out 2 or 3 times. They brought it out, they took it away, brought it out, took away. Nobody likes it, so thankfully they haven't added it back again. I always hated King of the Hill. It was the worst game mode I've ever seen.
Oh, I know. I didn't like it either. Ron Pineda said, is Revenant a new robot?
Well, it's something that's being developed. We don't really know too much about it yet, though. We know they're working on it. Now, sometimes they'll develop a robot and they'll completely scrap it and you'll never see it go live. So there's no guarantees this thing will actually make it out to the battlefield, but it is something that we believe they're working on.
Yeah.
Robbie Kennedy, which is Al, he said that he's got to go back to work. He says end of his lunchtime. So see you, buddy. Thank you, Al.
Later.
Cesar said, what is King of the Hill? It was a mode that they bring out. They bring it out every once in a while. I ain't seen it in a minute, but it was one beacon, you know, and it would switch different location, and you would have to go there and take it and keep the beacon time.
And the worst thing is, generally, if a team just got the one beacon when it switched, the team who just got that beacon was right next to it. And they'd run over there and get it, and the other team, it was an unfair game mode.
Yeah.
It was just such a dumb game mode. I hated it.
Yeah, and the way you got all these shells out here and stuff, right? You just can't really do that like that. And because all they're going to do is drop nothing but shells, run to that beacon, and go to that beacon when it's switched. And you ain't ever going to be able to take it.
That's true. That would be like more of a team deathmatch. That would never be a real beacon match, though, on that one.
Yeah, Farhan even says King of the Hill mode sucks.
Oh, it was awful. It was awful.
Yeah.
I was so glad when they took that away.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it on there, you know. Well, it wasn't my favorite, you know. They've got domination and beacon, and then they've got TDM. I would like to see them put out one or two more game modes, but not King of the Hill. You know, like Danny said, have that one game mode to where it's just short maps, right? And I mean, like extremely small maps. And
that would be cool.
Make it fast, exciting. You know, you really can't hide and use your distance stuff. Then it'd be like more for spray and pray, like Brawler, right? So I like to see that come out, and that was
they
Kill
call it Brawl King map. Game mode would be called like Brawl King or something.
Yeah, something, you know. And I'd like to see something like that. I don't know what other type of mode, you know. Maybe survival. I'd like maybe a horde, you know, like almost where you and your clan mates can drop in almost to where you're not playing against enemy people. You're just doing horde. And you survive as many rounds as you can, and each round gets harder and harder and harder, you know, with bots and titans coming at you. I'd like to see something like that.
Yeah, me and Lee Fighter came up with a cool idea once. It was kind of his idea, and then we talked about it. It was kind of like a mix between like American football and a capture the flag deal.
Yeah.
That would be kind of a neat mode to have.
You gotta grab a Cossack up by the head or something and run him to the other side without getting killed.
Basically, there would be like a goal and a beacon, right? Once a goal was scored, both teams would start on their own side. They would rush to the center beacon and try and grab like a glowing gem or something. And whichever robot had it had to try and run it into the goal on the other side, type of deal.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
There was a lot more details we had worked out, but we kind of pitched them the game mode, and so far haven't heard anything back about it. But it was a really cool idea for a game mode.
Yeah, Jith. I would think that they are going to nerf the shell once everybody's got it out there.
No, this is not live footage. This is just pre-recorded videos. But yeah, the shell's due for a nerf very soon. It's become a problem on the battlefield. Everybody's got one. Actually, most people seem to have 22 of them in their hangar all at one time, and it's just kind of not fun with all the shells.
That one mode I was talking about, Danny, they could just call it like survival or surviving the horde or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And because you know I'm a zombie player, I love my zombie matches, and it's like that. Each mode, each level that goes up, you know what I'm saying? Level 1, level 2, level 3, it gets harder. You know what I mean? It takes more bullets to kill the bots.
So basically, your robot drops by itself, and then the next thing you know, a Nodens drops, then 2 Nodens, then 12, then 24. The next thing you know, you're trying to fend off 143 Nodens at once. Do you think you can do it,
Well,
guys?
like that. It's like no. Listen, like round 1, we'll have like 6 or 7 bots, and 2 of them would be Titan, right? Round 2 would be maybe 8 or 10 bots and 3 Titan. And up, and then you want to see how far you and your team can make it. Until you die, the last one standing. And you can even have on there like how they have it in Zombies, where you get max ammo, right? You get maybe there's a thing there that you can, once you build up silver or whatever for killing the other things, you can go buy these weapons, upgrade your weapons, mark them out or whatever for the higher rounds. I like to see something like that, almost a survival zombie type of thing, but with bots.
Well, someone made up a fake list of nerfs and buffs the other day and posted it up on Reddit, and one of the game developers got onto Reddit and said, no, those aren't nerfs or buffs we're actually planning on doing. So somebody made a fake list just to scare people, I guess.
Yeah. KD says, or just jump in a regular match and they throw you up against S rank clans that drop nothing but shells, and he says then it's a survival.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah,
survival for the next 2 minutes.
Different than playing some AI things that are, it's different. Like if you were playing zombies, right? You wouldn't even be able to get past round 1 or 2 ever if you were playing, if the zombies were played by regular people. You know what I'm saying? On the other end, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's AI, so it's kind of like, you can almost read them, you know what I mean? Their pattern and what they do. And
one thing, like some of the stuff on that list, I was kind of like, oh, I hope that actually happens. Other stuff on that list, pretty much everybody was like, no, don't do that. But I don't know. We never know what's going to be nerfed or buffed next, so we just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Generally, they almost always put it on the test server before they actually do it, so.
Yeah.
Nazem, what's up?
If you guys are in here on mods and you got a YouTube channel, please post it. You know, this is at the end of we got maybe 17 more minutes left of the podcast, so if y'all wanted to throw it in there,
Gun
somebody
Fortress.
said they subscribed to Boss Lady and she told them thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Boss Lady's got a cool channel. Have they fixed it? He upgrading for iOS yet? I'm not really sure what you're asking about being fixed. There was a small update today. I don't know exactly what it did, but they did something today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was some sort of bug fix.
Mr. Kraken said, sub to Mr. Kraken, please. Farhan said he hit that like button for you.
The shell that's currently in the operations, is that a regular or a special shell? That's a dread shell, isn't it?
Dread shell.
Yeah, there's one of those in the operations right now. I think it's a $15 operations, and if you complete all the tasks, then you'll get the dread shell once you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Gift to Bringer Fenrir. People on iOS said there was a update as well today, so I don't know.
Yeah, so we don't know what the upgrade or the update really did per se.
Drones got changed. Drones got changed drastically a few months back.
Yeah,
as far as I know, there's no plans to change them again. Nazem, I just answered that, buddy. That's in the operations right now, the dread shell. If you complete all the tasks, you can get one of their out for like $15. What's up, AJ? AJ says, can you say my name? Well, hello.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you. You said that was AJ?
Yeah.
Nice to see you, AJ. Good to see you, buddy. Somebody also said in Gears of War there was a rocking game type called Beast Mode. You got to play as enemy characters, yeah. And they also did that on Call of Duty 2 with the zombie deal things. It was a vice versa. You know, it was like the ones was infected and one wasn't. Them things are pretty fun. Them game modes.
Oh yeah, KD's correct. I'm sorry. The shell is free. You don't have to buy the operations to get it. It's actually one of the free prizes.
Give it to you as long as you finish the operations. You get it.
It's one of the free prizes. That is true. Thanks, Katie. I totally messed up on that one.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. By the time KD gets that, like he's been waiting on getting a shell forever, right? By the time he gets that shell from that operations for free, then Pixar's gonna nerf it.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the sonic weapons on there are very nice. That's one of the things. They're coming out with operations that have a lot of nice stuff in it, but unfortunately, most of us can't afford to buy all that junk.
Yeah,
a little bit too expensive for the most of us. But the guys with the really big wallets are out there like buy it, and they just buy them all up. So
yeah,
that's making Pixonic a lot of money. Yeah, it's probably best not to buy it unless you can get far enough, because let's just say there's certain prizes in the operation that you want. Make sure you at least get to that level before you pay for that operations, just in case, because every once in a while you might, have a hard time getting to the level for the prize you're trying to get.
Yep.
Oh, man. I don't think the Al June's already been nerfed three times now. The Hawk got nerfed, and they were going to nerf it a second time, but then they decided not to. But I don't think we're going to see a nerf on the Al June again anytime soon. AJ, I'm from the United States. I live in Ohio. AJ's from India. Cool.
India. What's up? Good to see you. I'm gonna find Mighty's channel and go ahead and share it in there before we end this today.
What bots should get a buff? Man, most of the old bots could use a buff. I want to see Hover get some sort of cool buff. When he goes up in the air, he gets some damage resistance or something.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Leo get some sort of buff. What else as far as the old one goes? I'd like to see like Kumaho get a really good buff. Yeah, Phantom could use a small buff. That would be cool. I don't know. I have to really look through the list. There's too many robots in the game to remember anymore, but there's a lot of stuff. Did I just yawn? Sorry, Hunker, buddy.
You probably did, Bubba. Hunker, thank you for the $2 donate, Bubba. It just made me yawn.
Thank you. I think Strider could use some sort of buff. I think they really recently buffed him, but I think he could use a little more of a buff.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Hawk get his special ability laser nerfed from Al Ming. I agree. So killing Al Ming so fast.
I think the Hawk's laser still does too much damage.
It does, man. It's made my Al Ming almost obsolete. If a Hawk or two goes up on me, especially a lockdown Hawk, there's nothing I can do. I just sit there and take it. You got one or two Hawks hitting you, in 2 seconds. They could whoop, boom, and I got a maxed out Alming, maxed out mods, maxed out Dragoon weapons on it, so I shouldn't die that fast against a Hulk, you know, against a regular
Yeah, it
bot.
does take stuff out way too quick. Another one. What's up, buddy? No, I'm not in California.
No, Danny's in Michigan and War Machine's in Texas.
Alrighty then.
AJ Guadam said, I see a lot of YouTubers, but you got polite. Thank you. We try to keep this kid and family friendly, because we've got, you know, grandparents in here, and I'm a grandfather myself. You know, we've got kids in here, we've got mothers, daughters, sisters, brothers, you know, so we try to keep it, you know, very polite and couth.
Ron, I also missed the flight time on the Yao Jun.
Me too.
That took all the fun out of that robot. He was the most fun robot I've ever played in my life until they did that to him. I don't know.
Yep. That's
I feel bad for that guy.
Hell on the coffin for me with him, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and listen, you got like 2 seconds during the takeoff and during the you know, when you're landing, that you could take all kind of damage, and you know what I mean, during that time, you know. So for me, it's just he's still okay. I'm seeing more and more of him out there, but he's just not. Tazar said, Danny, War Machine, any idea when Demeter and a few other bots will be added to the workshop? There's no news. There's no news out about what's coming out in workshop right now.
Unfortunately, they don't give us that type of information, and you never know with them. I mean, it could be tomorrow, it could be 6 months from now, for all we know. And I mean, some of those robots got in there somewhat quickly. Other ones took for freaking ever. So yeah, we just don't know. AJ, thank you, buddy. So we got about 10 more minutes left. Actually, maybe a little less. Our 2 hours is almost up. So if you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to ask those right now.
Yep.
Giftbringer says, I wish active mods did not cost power cells. You know, I would love to see the power cells removed from the game.
Me too, completely, because that, you know, look, if like me, I live, and pardon my French on this, but I live day to day on there like a crackhead, right? So I look at myself as like a power cell crackhead in there, because I can have 4,000 power cells today, and in 2 hours I have nothing, and then I'll get 1,200 the next day or 200 the next day, then 20 minutes nothing. So you know what I mean? So somebody that's got 1 million or 2 million power cells out there, that gives them the upper hand to heal themselves more often, do everything else, versus somebody like myself that's a play to win, not a pay to win, and you know, gives them an advantage, and that makes it kind of pay to play, and I don't agree with that.
That's very true. They go so fast if you use them all the time. I try to be kind of stingy with mine, and I have a lot saved up, but there was a time where I was like, okay, I'm just going to use them anytime I want, and I went through so many in like a week. It was unreal, so I went back to being more cautious with them. Yeah, and look, they're not going to put weapons and bots in the workshop if they're still making current money out of, you know, on it. If it's still a commodity, it's a hot item. And right now, shells, people are still paying money, believe it or not, to get the shells when they got the shell deals and the skins and stuff. So, you know, you're not going to see any of them bots in there until after, you know, they've made their quota on it, they made their money on it, and there's a lot of them out on the field. Then you'll start to get them in the workshop. Yeah, Robert Gerald, that's pretty much how it does work. We've been streaming for roughly 2 hours, and the stream's just about to come to the end here. Yeah, everybody has a hard time keeping power cells unless you don't use them very often. Yep. I mean, a lot of times, though, one of the reasons I don't use mine as much is I notice sometimes I'll use my power cells like a phase shift or something. As soon as the phase shift ends, they freaking kill me anyway. So unless I'm 100% sure, unless I really feel that it's going to help me I don't use them. If I'm like, yeah, if I use this, I'm probably going to survive, then I'll use it. But it sucks to spend 20 or 40 power cells just to die as soon as they're over, right?
Yeah, and a lot of times you'll hit the power cell, you'll hit it, and you'll die right then. So you don't. So, but it costs you the power cells.
Yep. That's the worst, actually.
And then Rob Panita said, "When is Operation C going to be arriving, Danny?"
Operation C. Well, we don't know. Probably any day now, because Operation C is not even on the board, and there's currently not a countdown for it yet. So we don't know when they're going to put it out, but I would expect sometime either this week or next week. Normally when a new operations is going to start, there's a counter for it. So I don't know why we don't have that this time.
Yeah. Giftbringer Fenrir says, I got my Fenrir Bernadette, so I'm happy this week.
Nice.
Congratulations,
awesome.
man. Yeah.
Fafnir with 4 Scotty weapons. It's a really good build if you're... I don't know. There's something I don't like about those weapons. They just don't fit my playing style, but... overall, I think it's a really nice build. I mean, there's been games where on my Battle Wreck account where I just ripped people to pieces with that build, but for some reason I don't like it.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Well, this is the reason why they have the test server, guys. If you're not already on the test server, now they only open it up exclusively some weekends and stuff, and it's from this time to this time. So it's a little window. But you can go in there and try out 4 Scaldies on the Fafnir and stuff like that. So, if you guys ain't already on the test server, sign up for it and get in there and do it when it comes out. If you have any questions about any builds on a particular robot that you're thinking about before you put your money or your time or your grind into, get in there and run them on the test server to see what y'all think. You might be like Danny and run 4 of them Scaldies on there and be like, well, I see what Danny's saying. It's not for me either. Like, I can run flamethrower weapons. I do really good with them. Danny runs them out there and he doesn't like them. He says they trail either behind him or in front of me. He's not getting hit damage, So I see that, you know what I mean? But it's just your preference, depends on you. You got to get out there and try them out.
All right, so Robert says the Operation C is out now, but it's only for lower league players. That's interesting.
Huh. Maybe so. I don't know. We're up in Champions, so we wouldn't know that.
Surprisingly, though, on my Hades, I played the hell with the two light versions of that weapon, and I really enjoyed that. But for some reason, I don't seem to like the mediums as much.
Yeah.
They're just they're a different weapon. I mean, they do nice damage. They freeze people, but I don't know. They're just not for me. Now, I remember a long time ago, I was going to build a robot because it was supposedly the best robot in the game. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get on the test server and try this out before I actually build it. And I got on there and I'm like, this thing sucks. I hated it. So that saved me a lot of time in the workshop building something I couldn't stand.
Yeah.
So it's definitely good to try stuff out on the test servers.
Decatter said, try right to pick Sonic and ask them to change a normal scatter to Tiger so they all match, Tazar. I don't think Danny, didn't you say that they'll change it from like one of the special editions down to a regular, but didn't you say that they won't change a regular to a special?
No, you cannot change a regular into a special. They will not do that for you. So some of the newer drones, I think the glider and a couple other drones are coming to the store where you can buy them with gold here in the next update.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but some of them are coming in there, which will be good.
Well, somebody sat there and said that drones are hard to get. Well, they are, yes and no. See here, they was putting them in the event deal, and then you can get them in the 1,000 chest or the super chest, one of them. And I got 3 or 4 different drones that way from hitting them out of the chest and out of the other deal. I didn't have to pay money for it. I ended up getting it. So I won a couple from giveaways. So you can get them. I bought the one recently out of the operations. Not this one, not this drone that's in there now, the one before that.
So Persephone. So they are easy to get if if you spend time and grind and maybe spend a little bit of money here and there to Go ahead, Danny. I'm sorry for cutting you off, bud.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear me
They're not
talking?
that hard to get. Danny, how many regular drones or drone? I bet you got a ton of them, and I know a bunch of guys that have a ton of drones.
Yeah, I've got a couple out of the operations. I paid real money for one. I won like 5 gliders out of crates. I've got a lot of drones just from opening crates and this and that and the other things. So
Yep.
They're hard to get. Yes, for some people they're very hard to get, but there's been some times where they've been pretty easy to get as well. But
Right.
when you open some of those crates, though, you're never guaranteed a drone's gonna pop out. But like I said, I got five gliders just from opening crates, and I didn't pay for the keys. Those were all the free keys that I earned during the season that I opened my crates with. I think I got five gliders and 1 or 2 nebulas that season. I was pretty happy about all that.
The stream's about to end right now.
I guess Manny's streaming. All right.
Good stuff.
Yeah, our 2 hours
also,
is pretty much up here.
Yeah, Robert said if they're doing right now, they're doing a paralysis giveaway, drone giveaway right now on the tournament channel on Discord. I did see that this morning, so yes.
Yeah, check that out, guys. But our 2 hours is up, everybody. So I just want to say thank you all so much for coming out. We appreciate you guys a lot. Moderators, thank you for being here to make sure everything runs smoothly. We had a couple donations today. We really appreciate the extra support. Same to all you guys who are paid channel members. Thank you guys so much. And everybody that just comes to watch the videos and hang out with us, we appreciate you guys just as much. I mean, without the subscribers, we wouldn't even be here. So thank you guys. Thank you guys a ton. And yeah, that pretty much wraps this one up. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll be back on Saturday. All right, Saturday stream. We might actually be doing a giveaway on Saturday's stream. All right.
Yep.
This month I'm giving away 200 of the hell weapons, and I might give away like 20 of those on Saturday during the live stream. So make sure you guys show up for that. Maybe once we hit like 200 likes or something on Saturday, we'll go ahead and stop what we're doing and give away a few of those guys. But yep, I think that wraps this one up. Any last words, War Machine? I probably shouldn't say it that way. Anything else before we go?
Time drops, and I hope to see all y'all on that as well.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys are all amazing, and we will catch you next time. All right. See ya.
Peace and chicken grease.
Whoop, whoop.
Another good one. I mean,